Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Colin McHugh is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, thanks. What you're going to see a lot of from Colin McHugh, a lot of breaking balls. At one point, he threw more breaking balls than anybody in the league. So you're going to see a lot of curveballs. You're going to see a lot of sliders. He has a good fastball that's 89 to 92 miles an hour, has the straight changeup, but he will be exclusively a breaking ball pitcher. He'll throw his curveball and slider any time in a count, and you're going to see a lot of breaking balls in this one from Colin McHugh.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Striding in, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Gardner, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Here's Michael Brantley having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Rafael Devers comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 28 home runs and 74 RBIs. Now the 1-0. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Cole into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Three and 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 28 on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. The Red Sox had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's one away. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So digging in now, Luke Voigt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. At the knees, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. To 2-2 now.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers, 18 driven in. A ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Cole has his target. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he popped him up. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D, where you get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 0-1 started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. That backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gardner going back, and it's off the green monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One strike now from Cole. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. This is line to left. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Cervelli leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Cole sets. Here's the first pitch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Red Sox. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. Soft liner towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Line to the right side. Judge is there, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Cole gets the sign and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. A windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Francisco Cervelli is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now another 2-2. Grounded to short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Gio Urshela. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Now here's the pitch. This is popped up. Moreland has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He's running a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chaz Rowe takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Aaron Judge will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Rowe is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yanks played a run on the Gardner double. Through 5 1/2, 2-1 New York. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Here now is Rafael Devers, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Judge. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's down to third. He's right there. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down 2-1. Heath Hembry is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Luke Voit. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside and low, 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. The Yanks held in check, but they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Last half of the 7th here. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. One strike now from Cole.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Zach Britton comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Michael Chavis will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? Torres hit the bag. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Britton's ready. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Cervelli shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0. Nope, that's a ball. Get down here.
Two balls and a strike. The BOS Sox are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Green has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3-1 to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Darwinzon Hernandez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman.
Oh, that's too hard.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mitch Moreland stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-0 pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Stanton is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Red Sox down to their final out now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Ball 2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Chapman's ready. 2-2 on its way home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Garrett Cole gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Colin McHugh takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.